Hi, this is Ann with Graphic Design How To, and today I'm going to tell you how to sell your t-shirt designs online for free. Now, I say for free, but you obviously have to have some sort of design software. I use Adobe Illustrator. You could also use Adobe Photoshop, but there are free versions of those types of programs. There's Inkscape, it's sort of like Illustrator, and then there's also GIMP, which is like Photoshop. For this video, I'm going to show you my process that I take with Adobe Illustrator, and you can just do something similar with whatever program you're using. Today I'm going to upload a design on Redbubble and TeePublic, but there are actually a lot of other places you can upload your designs. There's Society6, Threadless, TeeSpring, Zazzle, Cafe Press, and there are a few others too. I'll leave the links in the description below so you can take a look at some of those sites. How the sites work. Redbubble, TeePublic, and all the others work very similarly. They're all print-on-demand sites. So what happens is you upload your design to the site, and then they don't do anything with it. They don't print a bunch or anything like that. But somebody sees it on the site and then they buy it. And then those companies will print it and ship it to them. So after everything's complete, they take a cut of the profits and send you a pretty small piece of the profits. For Redbubble, you can set your own price, kind of. But to be competitive, you're probably looking at anywhere from $1 to $5 per sale. And then with TeePublic, you're looking at $2 to $4 per sale. So it's not much, but you're not actually spending any money. They're doing all the hard work. So the way I see it, it's a good deal. All right, let's get started. Okay, so starting out in Illustrator, we're going to create a new document. So I'll come over here to Create New. And we'll make this 600 pixels by 600 pixels. You don't have to have a square artboard, but I use square a lot, so that's what I'm going to do for this tutorial. We'll just say Create. And then, of course, you'll use all the tools to create your t-shirt design. I already have one that I've saved to my clipboard, so I'm just going to paste it in. All right. I'm going to get it centered here. And now all we have to do is export. So go to File, Export, Export As. And I'm going to save it as Powered by Ramen as a PNG file. I'm going to choose Use Artboards and then Export. Now, whenever I export one of these files, I use a very high PPI. There are a lot of different products that are really huge, like tapestries and stuff. So you want to have a pretty high PPI here. Even going up to 1,000 would probably be a good idea. We want a transparent background and we'll say okay. So I'm going to go to redbubble.com. Then we'll go over here to Sell Your Art. Go to Get Started, it's free, and then fill out all this information and sign up. This is just like any other site you would sign up. You're going to have to verify your email address and all that stuff. And once you get that done, then you'll go over here to Log In. Up here in the corner, you'll see your account. You can just click on that and then go to Add New Work. Then we will upload to all products. Find your PNG file and then open. And while it's uploading, we can just fill out some of this information. So for my title, I'll put Powered by Ramen. In tags, you want to put in whatever words make sense for someone to be able to find this image. So I'm going to put ramen noodles, powered by ramen, noodles, kanji characters, fast food. I like to put a lot of tags here, but you need to make sure they're very relevant to the image. And then a short description, and then we can scroll down. And here you can see all the different products that you can put this image on. And you can also click on one of the products and move the graphic around. You can make it larger. You can change the color of the shirt if you want to. This is just the default, but it's actually offered on all of these different colors. And then you just click Apply Changes. You want to do that with all the products that you want to offer it on. If you decide that you don't want it on a product, you can just click the Enabled button and it will turn to Disabled. I'm going to go through and resize the image on all these products. And I'll just speed up the video for you guys so you don't have to sit through all that. I don't think I want it on a phone. And once we get through with all that, we'll come down here to media and we'll select two. I usually put design and illustration and digital art. Then we can choose a default product in our shop. I recommend just leaving this at optimized. Basically, Redbubble sort of tailors it to an individual customer's interests. For who can view this work, I always put anybody. And then, is this mature content? No, it's just ramen noodles. So this would be like nudity and that kind of thing. And then finally, you check this box. I have the right to sell the product. You should only sell your own designs, otherwise you can get in trouble with copyright. So we're finally done and we just save work. It takes a minute. Then we can see the design on mock-ups of the products, which is pretty cool. You can use these for marketing, Instagram, so that's pretty nice. And that's it for Redbubble. All right, let's go to TeePublic at teepublic.com. You'll go through the same process of opening a shop. Just come up here to the little man and then go to create account. And you can go through the sign up process. It's very similar to Redbubble. Okay, but I'm already logged into my own account, so I'm going to go to upload design. And TeePublic has a multi-file uploader, which is kind of nice. So if you have a lot of designs that you want to do at once, you can use that. But we only have one, so I'm just going to click this and navigate to the PNG file. I use the same one. And then it takes a second to upload. But while that's happening, we can come down here to the title. And I'm just going to steal my title from Redbubble and put it in here. TeePublic asked us to choose one main tag. For this, it'll probably be ramen noodles. For description, I'm going to get that from Redbubble also. I'll just paste it in. And then on TeePublic, when you click in the tags, it will use your title, tag, and description to come up with some tag suggestions, which is really nice. So we'll choose a bunch of these. Of course, we want our powered by ramen in here. Okay, so I think that looks good. So now we can scroll down and see how our image is going to look on all the different products. TeePublic asks us to choose a default color. I'm going to put this on white for default, and it'll automatically fill out the rest of these. Since there's no white hoodie, it did not fill this one out. I'm going to choose the vintage heather for this. We can also resize and center and all those things. So I'm going to size this down quite a bit and move it up a little bit. I don't want it to go over that seam, so. We also have the ability to put this on kids' clothing, so I'm going to do that. Might be a little weird on a onesie, but that's all right. Then we can scroll down more and see the rest of the products. So I'm going to go through and change things about this. I'm going to click on the sticker. It has a really wide outline, so I'm going to choose die cut design only, and that looks much better. We'll come over here to the phone. To me, this is a little weird to put on a phone, so I'm just going to turn this one off. So we'll go on to the mug and size that down a little bit. Wall art is fine. A notebook, I'm gonna turn off notebook, turn off pillows, turn off totes. And then the magnets, I'm going to also choose the die cut design. And maybe make this a little bit smaller on the button. There we go. I'm gonna look over everything one more time. It all looks good. And then we'll click this button. I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions and publish. And then it'll be on the site. And that's all you have to do for TeePublic. All right, that's my video for this week. If you want to see more videos like this, I put one out every Thursday and you can just subscribe to get a notification about them. All right, thank you so much.